some rain in the forecast this morning, but through the day a lot of that will peter out. We'll see sunny spells developing. It will be breezy and mild until heavier rain comes in from the northwest later. I'll have all the details throughout this morning's programme. We've got a bit of everything in the forecast for the next few days. To start with today, we've got a fair bit of clouds, some rain. It's mild and it's breezy, but we will see some of that cloud break and a little sunshine develop. It may take till the afternoon, mind you, before some of us see it. So the rain that we have at the moment and the drizzle tending to peter out, the sunshine developing, and then we've got this next weather front coming our way. That's going to introduce heavier and more persistent rain with squally winds around it, particularly so across the northwest of Scotland and the Northern Isles. But for the rest of Scotland, Northern England and also Northern Ireland, the wind will pick up and you too will notice it. It will be fairly gusty. Now ahead of this weather front, it's going to remain mild, but behind it, the temperature will start to slip. And as this weather front slips south itself through the course of the night, taking its rain with it, behind it the air turns much colder and we see some wintry showers, some of those getting down to sea level across Scotland. And with clear skies, it does mean it's going to be a cold night behind this weather front, with the risk of ice on untreated surfaces and also some frost. But we're still in the comparatively mild air in the far south of England. Now, first thing tomorrow, we start off with this rain. We could see some sleet and snow in the Chilterns and the Downs, a day of sunshine and showers, but some of those will be wintry, down to sea level in Scotland, and in some of the heavier showers too across Northern England and Northern Ireland at times. But you'll notice it's going to feel much colder. Charlie and Naga.
Time to mild for us in the UK. Carol, morning to you.
Good morning, Naga, Charlie and Mike. Good morning to you too. And Naga is, of course, quite right. It is a mild start. It's going to be a mild day. Tomorrow will be much colder. And we've also got quite a bit of cloud around, some rain and some drizzle. That will give way to some sunshine later on. Now, we're between a warm and a cold front. So we've got moist air, a lot of cloud, and also the rain and the drizzle I was telling you about. But if you are just stepping out, these are the temperatures likely to greet you. So 7s and 8s widely across the whole of the UK. We also have that rain and drizzle. It's been raining quite heavily at times across northwest Scotland, drizzle across Northern Ireland, Northern England, in through Wales and down into the southeast. So slowly today we'll see the cloud break, the rain and the drizzle peter out and the sunshine develop. But then we've got a weather front coming in across the northwest. That's going to bring in some heavy and persistent rain and squally winds around it, especially across northwest Scotland and the Northern Isles. But for the rest of Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, you also are going to have gusty winds, just not as strong as in the northwest. But it's going to be mild, 10s and 11s widely across the board, but not the temperature falling away behind that cold front in the northwest of Scotland. And that trend will continue as we go through tonight. Here comes our cold front slowly pushing southwards, pushing away the mild yellows and introducing the blues across much of the UK. The isobars also telling you it's going to be windy. So tonight there goes our band of rain. There'll be some snow in the hills in that as well. Behind it some snow showers even at sea level across parts of Scotland, and still those blustery winds. There's the risk of ice, of course, on untreated surfaces and also some frost, but not ahead of the weather front where we still are in the relatively mild air. Now tomorrow, quite quickly, we say goodbye to this weather front with its rain. We could see some sleet and snow in the hills of the Chilterns and the Downs for a time. And then we're back into a mixture of sunshine and showers. The showers, a mixture of rain, sleet, snow and hail. And we could see some of that certainly at low levels in Scotland, but in some of the heavier bursts we could see some snow at low levels at times across Northern England and also into Northern Ireland. Now these are our average wind speeds, so another breezy day, but it's coming from a chilly direction, namely from the north or the northwest. So our temperatures are lower anyway, and then when you add on the wind chill, it's a day for wrapping up warmly. Then as we head on into the weekend, well, things change once again. You can see how it turns milder. We've got the yellows returning, then we have a cold front interfering with it all, and you can see too that we have got a lot of isobars on the charts. So as we head into the weekend, we're going to turn that bit milder. There'll still be a lot of cloud around. We still have that band of rain, which is slowly slipping southwards, and it still is going to be unsettled at times. But 10s and 12s and 13s are actually temperatures above average. This time of year, roughly speaking, we're looking at 6 to 8 north to south. So the weather is really changeable as we go through the next few days. Naga and Charlie.
Thanks, Carol. See you later on.
Pleasure. A damp start to the day, but that should give way to some sunny spells developing later on. It's going to be mild and breezy, and then we've got some heavy rain coming in across the northwest. I'll have all the details throughout this morning's programme. It's a leopard. We've got a zebra and a leopard, Charlie. Bless your heart. Good morning, everybody. This morning, it's quite cloudy. It's quite damp as well. We've got some drizzle and we've got some rain, but that will all give way to some sunshine a bit later on in the day, and it's still going to be mild. Also quite breezy today. In fact, you can see the extent of the cloud cover that we have, the rain and drizzle petering out, and then we've got this next weather front coming our way. This one is more potent. It's a cold front. It's going to bring in heavy and persistent rain and squally winds around it, particularly so across northwest Scotland and also the Northern Isles. But it will still be pretty gusty across the rest of Scotland, Northern England and also Northern Ireland. But it's going to be mild. These are our maximum temperatures, widely 10s and 11s. But this is a cold front, and behind it, the air turns that bit colder. And as this weather front through this evening and overnight sinks southwards, there'll be some winteriness on the hills around it. And behind it, we'll see again some wintry showers develop down to sea level across parts of Scotland. Still brisk winds, a frost, and also the risk of ice on untreated surfaces, but not so in the comparatively mild air in the far south. Now tomorrow we start with this rain. It clears. We could see some sleet and snow in the hills of the Chilterns and the Downs for a time. Then there'll be a lot of sunshine around. We're looking again at wintry showers to sea level in Scotland, and in some of the heavier showers in Northern Ireland and Northern England. We could also see them at sea level, but it's going to feel cold, especially Nugget and Charlie, when you add on that wind.
Carol, thank you very much. See you later.
I'm glad you said
Oh,
that.
Nugget, I thought you were talking about yourself. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This morning it's quite a cloudy start to the day with some rain and some drizzle. But if you like a bit of sunshine in your forecast, we will see some of that later on. For some, it may not actually break until we get into the afternoon. Now, what we've got is a lot of cloud, as you can see in the satellite. But I want to draw your attention to this area here in the Atlantic. This is going to change our weather from mild to cold, and that's because it is a cold front that today will eventually get in across the northwest, and tonight and tomorrow clear from the southeast. But a lot of isobars on the chart, so you'll notice that it's going to be windy. If you are just stepping out, these are the kind of temperatures that will greet you, so a mild start for the time of year. So there's a lot of cloud around, there's some drizzle, we've had some rain across Scotland, some brighter skies, some sunshine and a noticeable breeze at this stage. For Northern Ireland, you're getting off to a dry start. You might have a little bit of drizzle here and there, but it will tend to peter out. And where we've got the cloud and the drizzle across England and also Wales, as we go through the course of the morning, you'll start to see that break up and we'll see some sunshine come through as well. So it will be a brighter end to the day for many than a start. Now, having said that, we do have that weather front coming in, the cold front. That's going to introduce some heavy and persistent rain and squally winds around it as well, particularly across the northwest of Scotland and the Northern Isles, but the wind will pick up across the rest of Scotland, Northern England and Northern Ireland. These are our temperatures, 9 to about 11, maybe 12 degrees, but behind this cold front, as the name suggests, it is going to turn colder. So here is our cold front slipping southwards, taking its rain with it, some snow in the hills. As the cold air digs in behind it, the showers will increasingly turn wintry, even to sea level across Scotland. And with temperatures in towns and cities like this, will be lower than this in rural areas, we're looking at the risk of ice on untreated surfaces and also some frost, but not so in the milder conditions as we push down towards the south of England. Tomorrow then we start off with this rain, which will clear. We could see some sleet and snow in the Chilterns and the Downs for a time. And then for all of us, we'll have some sunshine, but there will be some showers. There'll be wintry, a mixture of rain, sleet and snow. Now in Scotland, they'll be down to sea level. In Northern Ireland and Northern England, in some of the heavier showers, you could see some sleet and snow at sea level as well. The other thing is the wind's changing direction tomorrow for west-northwesterly, so that will exacerbate the cold feel. And anyway, the temperatures are looking a bit on the low side compared to today. And as we head into the weekend, the temperatures pick up once again. Nugget and Charlie.
Good to see those temperatures.
Today it's also a damp one, but through the day we should see some sunny spells develop. It's going to be mild, it's going to be breezy. Then later we've got heavy rain coming in across the northwest. I'll have more information later in the programme. Morning to you too. Some of us started off on a fairly cloudy note this morning, as you can see from one of our weather watchers in Maidenhead. And that cloud has been thick enough for some drizzle and also some rain, but most of that will peter out as we go through the course of the day and we'll see some sunshine develop. Some of us not seeing that till this afternoon. Gusty winds as well, particularly Scotland, Northern England and Northern Ireland. And as this rain band comes in, which will be heavy and persistent, well, we'll have squally winds in the northwest of Scotland and the Northern Isles. But it's going to be mild, more or less across the board. But behind this cold front, the air turns colder. And as it sinks southwards through this evening and overnight, well, the cold air will dig in behind it. And then we'll see the showers increasingly turn wintry, even at lower levels across Scotland. Cold air means that the temperatures will fall away quite rapidly. There'll be some frost around, the risk of ice on untreated surfaces away from the far south of England. And then tomorrow, we start off with the rain in the southeast. That clears. There'll be some winteriness in the hills in the south, then a mixture of sunshine and showers. Some of those showers will be wintry, even at lower levels, especially in Scotland. And with a stiff wind, it's going to feel cold. Nugget and Charlie.
Carol, thanks so much. See